I want to make it clear that I was never asked or signed away the rights of my kids, that it has not yet been made clear to me why they took them. That from now, which has been 5 or 6 years since I've seen at least my daughters, and I have no real reason, nothing specific, nothing has been made clear, like I said, why they took them. They took them, and what they did was they made 3 year suspensions on the time that I could see them, saying that the mother took with the daughters. The mother took both. Have weird cases though. They're very very ugly in the courtrooms. They're recorded, so the events can be recalled. And I don't mind specificating. I'd like it really looked into. I do believe they're hurting my kids, whether it's just not raising them right because they don't have it in them by accident. I don't care how it happens. If they just choose to not, give them good direction. Uh, One time I seen the mother, Sarah and Heidi's mother, giving them fluoride in the water. Fluoride's known to a substance is known to cause cancer. They said in the bellies. They're giving them fluoride water. I saw that. I confronted them on it. They stopped at the time, but other things were confronted that stopped at the time and kept going when I was out of sight. So they would lie to my face, and at that point, they were teaching my kids to lie to me, lie about me, lie all that, and it was happening for years. And when I finally found out, like Kira, the youngest, falling down the stairs several times, I only knew it once. It only happened once that I knew of. She called me in, and then Sarah tells me that it happened many more times, which means that they were told to lie to me about it. So understand that they were telling the kids to lie to me, and I didn't realize that till more recent years. And it's a fact that they were telling my children to lie to me. I'm sure they do it to a lot of fathers, but how deep it goes only runs as deep as the household understanding. Like you could never determine how deep that something like that would run. They're all around me, and they play games. Though these cops think they're funny, and that's why I do that. I post about it so they can't say they're trying to say you're crazy. Oh, he's crazy, he's crazy. That's why I post about it, because they can't say that then. They go, you can say whatever you want to say. But the fact is, I can prove that you're all around me in person, in uniform, in out of uniform, unmarked cars, marked cars, civilian cars, civilians. All that. For sure, no question. All that. It's all happening. They're doing all that today. Of course they would. At some point, it would get so bad they would need every aspect they could have. Even even in a false prosecution, it's hard because you still got to make some things come alive, and they don't in false prosecutions. They need to take time to do things that makes them look bad if somebody addresses that. Like, why are you taking so much time? What could they say now in 8 years, 5 years, 7 years, 3 years, 2 years, a year? What could they say now that isn't coerced to you? You're arguing coercion to the statement from the get. You're arguing and proving that there's coercion to statements and lying to the kids, and the kids are saying these things. Kids are openly admitting these things, making calls. There's lots of factors that prove somebody when they're saying something. What I'm saying this for this reason. If you want to know, if you're like, well, why does he keep saying this? I'm trying to tell you that they stole my kids, and I believe they're harming them. And as a dad, as a father figure, I was asked by my brother. He said, why haven't you gone off the edge and hurt somebody or done something to lose all rights to my kids and freedom to be able to protect my kids?" And that's self-explanatory. But this is what the devil throws at us. It said, "Oh, well, why don't you do something drastic then? Go off the hinge. Do something." I have done something. I'm arguing this point out loud. I've posted out loud to the people. That's a lot. That's a lot. Come question. Come ask. It's okay. I invite that. I don't mind talking. I'd rather not leave my daughter's business on blast if there is something that's sincere, which I believe something's up, because some things that were confronted were said, spoken on further, and but I don't know how far it goes. I just know there's a lot of lies in the midst, and I don't know how deep it goes. I know this: keeping me from my kids entirely is not only illegal; it's intentional for a reason. There's something behind that. My kids might tell me the truth about what they've been doing, and they don't want that. And that's what I'm scared of. That they're hiding them, and they could be doing anything they want to get them afraid enough in time, over time, to break them down, even putting people in front of them they could tell or think they're safe around. And then when they tell them, they get in trouble for telling. They could do all that. Very much so. No question. And in some time, of course, they're going to learn to lie. They're just going to say what comes natural to them. It's happened to me before and many other Americans. Children. These are children we're talking about. This is going on with adults right now. They will put you in a cage until you commit. Now, I need to see my kids. I'm telling you, it's going to cause real issues, and there's a reasonable cause for it. Times are bad right now, and they're doing things they're not allowed to. for the wrong reasons. They're hurting people and families and children. They're doing it. It's in question, and I need to see the answers. Now, so I'm saying, look, I'm going to take a step. Show me my kids in verbal contact. I want to see them. I don't give a hell if it's a video. Something. I want to hear them talk to the aspect of what's going on. I want to hear all that. That's fair enough. Because they've said nothing so far. No one has said anything of purpose and point. Anyone can lie who's spoken. Everyone. Of course, and caught them in lies. Courts too. With them cases. All of them. That's how I won. Now, what's in question? Show me my kids. I need to speak to them.